Hello, 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 hello. Hopefully this works okay because I'm on my phone today. And yay, hey Cheryl, man, I'm glad it works because it's a little bit of a different setup with my phone. So, how are you doing today, Cheryl? I had to do the stream a little late today. School started around here, so my son's using my laptop. Um, I hope my notifications went out. I set the dadgum time really late. Hey, Cement. Hey, Morgan. Um, yeah, I set my timing really weird. God, I don't know if I like this. Whatever. How are y'all doing? Hopefully, my it goes up. I just guess I'll wait. I don't want to touch nothing. It seems like it's working okay. So, how are y'all doing? Cement Morgan, how's y'all's weekend went? Oh, your week. And it's Good News Friday. Yep. And guess what I don't have today? Freaking good news. Um, did y'all catch the Gannon? Hey, Jeff or Roberta. Um, did y'all catch the funeral for Gannon? Yeah, it kind of shot my good news right out the damn window. But, anyways, let me see. Uh, heck, I hope this scrolls itself up. I don't want to touch nothing. I guess it will. Well, anyways, did y'all catch the funeral for Gannon? Good, been busy. Yes, finally Friday. Yeah, we've been busy today. Well, the past few days, we started school around here. God, this is, oh my goodness. Uh-oh, I have a little setup here. I'm about to screw everything up. Look, you know what? We just won't mess with it. We'll just leave. We'll just leave well enough alone. Let's see. One day is the same as another to me. Yeah, God, you said that, boy, you said a mouthful. That's kind of, with me being home and stuff, that's kind of how it's been for me too. I have good news. My son results came back and no cancer. Yes. Well, praise God. That blows all of my good news that I would have had right out the window. That is great. Jeff and Roberta's son is cancer free and he's healing well. So that is amazing news. Morgan, you missed it. Well, I tell you now, um, you know what it was like. It was awful and it was sad. Al got up and spoke. The grandmother spoke, and yeah, it was pretty awful. And a part of me, I probably shouldn't have even watched as much as I did. I watched the whole thing, but I don't know. That kind of. I was thinking when I was watching it, I was like, why? Why did I put myself through this? But I did. But I mean, this baby, his life mattered. You know, um, it's just awful. It's awful. And you know what else irritated me when I was watching the stream for Gannon and they had people commenting and everything. Well, somebody asked, well, where's his mother? And then somebody else commented, oh, she's in jail because they don't know about the case. And they're, oh, guys, this is a baby's funeral. Then it's like, no, the mom's not in jail. What did Landon do? All this stuff. It's not even here for all that. It don't matter who's there. If they ain't showing you the audience, it ain't none of your business where she's at. She's there grieving her son. I guess sometimes people don't realize either one, the magnitude of it, or two, they're not self-aware enough to say, well, maybe this ain't the time to be talking crap in the chat or whatever, then the whole chat is in uproar. Oh, not me, because I'm bawling my eyes out. I couldn't even, I don't know. People they just don't think, Gannon was not your son. He wasn't my son. We can feel sorry from afar. We can absorb the, tragedy, but you will never know what it's like to have gone through what they've gone through unless it's happened to you. Like people, like, God, if we're going to be supportive, be supportive. If we're going to seek the truth. But we're not going to, talk crap about the parents. I don't know. And if you don't know enough about information about the case, don't be commenting in an open forum that's not even a platform. I mean, this is a funeral. They have been so gracious to let the viewers watch because Gannon did affect so many people. So I don't know. I'm done complaining, but that really irritated me, because it just wasn't the time, You just don't, I'm sure she's there or whatever. Don't even answer, Why is somebody asking stupid questions in the middle of a funeral service? But anyways, let's see. I think it's hard for people to separate reality from YouTube sometimes. It's not a TV show. I know. God, Facebook is really bad about that. And then people go real life on others and, oh, I see what I was like, are y'all fighting in the chat? What's going on? Y'all are like, you talking to me? You talking to me? I'm joking. It's the Roberta Jeff debacle, huh? I see. It's all right. They're one and the same, guys. They're one and the same. But yeah, you are totally correct, Morgan. I do think that too. I think it is hard for some people to separate, but I don't know. Just come on, people. Just come on. And I've seen a lot of comments of how they were feeling. All this. And I was telling Roberta, on Facebook, I was like, I was sad, but when you're in the moment, it ain't about me. Like, do you think you think me crying over this baby means any damn thing? No, it means that I can feel and that it upsets me. But it's not about me, People, guys, it's not about y'all sometimes. It's not about me sometimes. It's, I don't know. It really made me sad. Like, it's still, and guys, 7 months it took for them to get their baby back. And you know what? My hubby made a valid point. At least they found him. I mean, if Letitia would have been any smarter, they may not have ever gotten to lay him to rest. So, I mean, yeah, I was a little dumbfounded. Like, why would they keep the, I know investigation, I know all this stuff, but that's a long time. But at least they got him back, So, but yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad. Let's see. I'm glad to hear he's better. My dad was lung cancer. He's 82. My mom's 5 cancer. Oh, yes. God cement. Yeah. My dad died of cancer in 2000. Well, he had cancer in 2015. He has stage 4 cancer in 3 different places. He went through the treatments, radiation. His tumor was going down. Everything seemed to be clearing up. He had it in his lungs. He had it in his brain. And he was, in essence, getting better. Hey, Chrissy, I'm glad you can make it. In essence, he was getting better. We thought he was at least, we had longer to spend with him in his life. But, yeah, he died of a heart attack. You do all those treatments. You do all that for yourself. I mean, he stopped smoking cigarettes. He stopped drinking coffee. Like, he stopped everything. Salt. I mean, y'all got to understand, my dad was the guy, he didn't change. He didn't, I mean, he really actively tried to save his own life just to have a heart attack, so it's just awful, these diseases, and it's just sad. It's just really sad. Yeah, my mom is still alive, thank God, but atrocity, yeah, she needs to be thrown wait, what's that? What did it say? Thrown to Travis the face ripping. Yes. I'm not aware of Travis, the face ripping chimp, but that is a good place for Letitia. Latrocity. Yes. Good word also. Let me see. What did I miss? If we had to be criminals, then let them be dumb. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that is really great news. That is really good news, Roberta and Jeff. Let's see. Yeah. What happened, Cheryl? What happened? Did I miss something? Oh, okay. Oh, I read it in my head. So, yeah, that was sad about Gannon. I was gonna do like a moment of silence, but I don't know that that's possible to do that in the chat in here, and there's a delay and everything. But when you get by yourself tonight, guys, or just whenever, or right now, just say a prayer for Gannon's family. Just say a prayer for Gannon's family. And I mean, this is a loss that they will withstand till they die, until they're with him again. And Al said, and they played a song which I had never heard, but he said, "I wish my angel was with me instead of in heaven." That was a rough one. And you know, it's just very sad. I'm not going to do this here. I'm not going to do this here. Just say some prayers for Gannon's family. You know, I cannot imagine, you know, it's one thing to lose a child. It's quite another to have your spouse, stepmom, you know, the step monster. So what she was, but in his mind, you know, this is his wife. She's helping him raise his kids while he's providing for his family, you know, and to lose your child in that manner, you know, just say some prayers for his family. Bieber, look him up. It's worth it. I will. I will totally look up this face ripping chimp. I will look him up. See, man. Let's see. I start praying for Gannon's family. That's so heartbreaking. Made me cry too. Yeah. Yeah, we have a Gannon. Gosh. Yeah, Gannon Stout was the funeral today, but also in the thumbnail. Well, I didn't get to do. My thumbnail's a little bit different, but in the title is Gannon or Cannon Hinnant, I think is how you pronounce the last name. That is another one. You know, that is another one. How you just, you know, you're just, hey, faithful one. You know, your kid's playing outside, and then, you know, that the Gannon Hinnant case out of North Carolina is pretty. It's kind of weird because, well, I mean, it's weird because of what happened, but it is a little confusion. First, you know, there was different reports, but the man who did it, Darius, 25 years old, but he ate dinner the night before at the boy's house. I thought that was very strange. So, and then Faithful One, how's your daughter doing? What's wrong with Faithful One's daughter? What's wrong? And I hope she's okay. Hey, Susan, I'm so glad you can make it. Welcome to the community. Everybody welcome Susan. I just love getting new people in here. Y'all are freaking awesome. So, yeah, there's really nothing, you know, context doesn't really matter. All right, no worries, Cement. Especially when you kill a child in that manner, or kill a child, period, but in that manner. But yeah, I don't know what happened. The man ate dinner with the family Saturday night. Apparently, he was there a little bit Sunday morning. The siblings were outside playing. The boy was outside playing. And a neighbor reports, they said, I'm sure, oh, honey, oh, you did miss it? Well, heck, you're not on my Facebook. If you go see Linda, It's a Crime, I don't know if there's a way that you can go back and watch it. I don't know if that's going to be available. I tell you what, though, what I can do is when we get through here, I posted it on my Facebook page. I can go back and look and see. And if you can, then I will put it in the description box. That way you can go back and watch it. So, but yeah, it was just sad. The grandmother spoke, Al spoke, Gannon's teacher from church spoke. Everything from start to finish was just tear-jerking, you know, awfulness, you know, but they got to lay him to rest today. So, I mean, and that is the most important thing. And so, yeah, it was awful. I cried the whole hour. I bawled my eyes out. But so Cannon with a C, this is a case out of North Carolina. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's a little 5-year-old boy. So, but something's going on there. Some reports are saying the boy was riding the bike in his yard. Other reports are saying he, you know, wasn't in the yard. He was just, you know, riding his bike. You know, what the neighbor reports seeing is that she went, or the man went, walked up to the kid, and he took his life with a gun. And the neighbor saw it. She, you know, kind of, Wait a minute, my English writing is not so perfect, but I can't. Girl, you're fine. I can read all of it. I can't read. I can't read English, so it's okay that you can't write it. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But anyway, so yeah, the neighbor says he just walked up and did it. She thought initially he might have been playing, but when she heard the blood curdling cry, she called 911. And so we just got to see, guys. There was reports that after he did it, he was pacing back and forth, all this stuff. I mean, but a couple things, if he did have some significant, severe mental illness, recurrent. I'll read this. If he was had some kind of crazy mental illness, the family knew him, so I mean, they didn't feel threatened by him, or he wouldn't have been in their home, is what I assume. I mean, if I feel threatened by somebody, they're not coming to my house. So around my children. So, I don't know about that. Another thing is I mean, did an argument ensue? Did something happen? Like, he was there Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then the baby's, I don't understand. So Roberta, Faithful One says Roberta is, she's talking to Roberta, but she's having back surgery. She had abscess running 104%. God, oh my goodness. She is doing good, and that is my good news for Good News Friday. Man, y'all guys are great. This is amazing. Roberta and Jeff's son has no cancer, and Faithful One's daughter is healing. My gosh, that's awful. I didn't even know that, Faithful. I'm glad she's doing better. I'm glad she's doing better. Let's see. That's great news. Still keep her in prayers. Yeah, absolutely. So what do y'all got? What do y'all think? I mean, I know what y'all think. It's awful. Same thing I think, but I don't know that it matters. I don't know the reason does matter. Of course, but there's nothing that this man is going to do or anything that's going to come out. He's never, there's no reason to ever walk up to a 5-year-old and execution style. No, there's never, like, so we just got to see. They charged him. I think they charged him with first-degree murder, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive. I don't have anything up because, like I said earlier, I'm using my phone. So I don't have nothing to screen share with y'all, but they did file first-degree murder charges. I'm almost positive it's first degree. So that happened. But even that guy, I mean, heck, he's young, 25 years old, whole life over. You know what? But that 5-year-old had a whole life ahead of him too. Guys, it's some really awful stuff going on with our kids. I don't even understand it. Thank you so much, Susan. That means a lot. Thank you very much. It means a whole lot. I don't understand, Bert is so glad you had a great outcome also. Yes. What do y'all guys think? I mean, is everybody going crazy right now? Like, what is really going on? I'm trying to make it make sense. How do you get from breaking bread with these people eating dinner? That's what that means, Chrissy. I know you're from Germany, but how do you go from eating dinner with somebody to killing their 5-year-old the next day? How's that happen? I don't really believe the narrative that he was riding the bike in his yard and he just, I lost my mind. I don't know that it was, I'm not even going to say it's a race issue. I'm not even going to say that. Like, I mean, this is still a 5-year-old child, I don't think that matters. The end result's the same. This man's going to jail for the rest of his life, and this baby lost his life. That's it. Hey, Janie, I'm so glad you can make it. Janie is also a fairly new member. We have a lot of new members, guys. I'm so stinking excited about the growth of the channel and all the love and support. So, yeah. So what do y'all guys think? I mean, did y'all see this case about this 5-year-old? This case is really affecting me. I can't comprehend what would make someone do such a thing. I know. I just don't even have words. And then already it's this crazy ass narrative. Can't the boy just, how do I want to say this? I hope y'all can't, I don't know. Something's up. Could y'all see that? I don't know if y'all could see it or not. Probably not. I don't know, but I'm on my phone, so who knows what's going to happen. It's liable to ding or stuff pop down. I got a lot going on, but yeah, like, and then already there's like this narrative, like you just, oh, it was this man, he did it, and oh, my son didn't see color. Well, and I don't even know that the mother actually said this, just join. Who are we talking about? Okay, right now we're talking about Gannon, Hinnant. I believe that's how you say it. This is the 5-year-old that was out of North Carolina. A man walked up to him a neighbor walked up to him while he was riding his bike with his siblings and put something to his head and took his life. It's a pew pew. It's one of those. I can't really say it. I try to not get my channel shut down. But that guy straight up lost his mind. Yeah, I mean, what else is going to make sense? But I don't like, of course, get his message out there. Of course, get the case out there. I'm not saying don't talk about it, but I'm saying stop throwing this narrative. We already know the whole world's on fire. We know people are protesting. We know about these injustices. I'm just going to say, don't throw a damn race card over this. I don't. Stop. You take away from the bigger issue. What happened here? What happened from point A to point B? It would have been just as tragic if it would have been another color kid do it or lost his life, or another color man shot or is the one that did it. It's the end result is the same. We have to figure out why. Okay. I just don't really like all this. Oh, you got one on my side. I got a tally on my, poll. It's like this side's this side's it. I'm so sick of it. The end result is these kids are losing their lives. Adults are losing their minds. What is the disconnect? What is the disconnect? Let's see. They better shut the news down than cement. Yeah, I know. Nothing's going to change. It's going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, And meanwhile, everybody's running their damn mouth, making it about race when the kids are still dying and the adults are still losing their mind. We all bleed the same. We all bleed the same. Another extremely heartbreaking child. POS guy needs the same to him. Exactly. I agree. There's no excuse to ever do anything like that to a child. None. So, but he was fine Saturday, and then Sunday he went crazy. Did he have some kind of psychotic break? People do have psychotic breaks. 25 is that age range. If a psychotic break is going to happen, it does happen. Hey, Desi, I'm so glad you can make it. Let's see. It is a sad world, Chrissy. There was no reason for him to do this to this precious baby. It just made me cry. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, Roberta, it's awful. What in the world is going on with these kids? This is just another year alone. It's been watching that. I know. You live in East Tennessee. I live in Middle Tennessee. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. One person was the adult, the other was the child. I take the child side. The end. Exactly. Cement says one person was a child, one was an adult. I take the child side. The end. Exactly. That's one of the things that makes me so mad about all this shit is everybody's like, the kids don't have a choice. They didn't ask to be, gifted to you. You didn't, they didn't ask. They don't have a say. They don't have none of this stuff. They are at the mercy of us, and what is the hell is going on, Like, I think maybe he was on drugs or mental illness. It's going to have to be something like that. I mean, it's going to have to be something like that, Roberta. I mean, like, what the crap? But this will never bring back this baby. It will not. Nothing. Nothing. His life is over. His life is over. Just read an article about, I can't say that, is becoming huge around here. Oh, yeah. Janie, Nashville is like a freaking epicenter for that. You in the chat, y'all can see what she's saying. She's talking about taking minors and placing them somewhere they don't want to be placed against their will and for pleasure. I can't say the word, but that's what she's talking about. Except people kidnapping the kids. It's parents that, oh no, you are 1,000% correct. I live in Middle Tennessee. Oh, yay! Good, Desi. That's great. I take the child. Yeah. Yep. You're right. These kids aren't even safe. They're not even safe. If these kids happen to have a good parent, and then, something like this happens, like Gannon, he happened to have two good parents. He just happened to have a psychotic stepmother, I mean, and she wasn't crazy. She was selfish. She was an evil selfish. There's a difference between just being selfish and an evil selfish. That's not a clinical term, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's awful. That there's something really weird with Breasia Terrell. Where is this child? What is she doing? Where did she go? What does the mother know? What does the stinking guy know? Where is she? Where is she? I'm sick of this shit. Where is she? Where is Breasia? Where is Breasia? I've dived in so hard on this Breasia Terrell, and now I just got fighting mad. Bring me the kid. Take this kid. Where is she? How the hell do you just lose a 10-year-old child? Where is she? Okay? Like, cut the shit. Like, enough is enough. That's how I feel. I get so frustrated. Like, what the crap? If you kicked my dog, you'd have to join them. See, it says, if you even kick my dog, you have to join the witness protection program. That's right. That's right. See, man, we are good to every living thing. You better run and hide. That's a good one. I feel the same way. Like, why can't we just be respectful of each other and each other's things? I don't know. It's awful. Janie, you did make a very valid point. It's awful. It is getting awful. I mean, look it up. Nashville is like an epicenter. It's pretty bad. There's busts every day of these sting operations. It's disgusting. What is going on? I seen another toy, another freaking toy in the news, and I could have easily been like, oh yeah, this parent, they made this up, they doctored this video. Guys, these LOL surprise dolls, I literally watched 25 separate videos back to back to back to back to back yesterday, and I shit you not, you dip these little dolls, not all of them, there's different series of the dolls. You dip these little dolls in ice cold water, and magically they appear with lingerie, face tattoos, little devil horn symbols on a tattoo of the small of the little doll's back. Guys, why are these in our little girls' toys? I mean, is it really necessary for a toddler to know what a stripper looks like? I mean, in some of these videos, it's not funny, but like, it's like the surprise and shock. And some of these parents are like, dip in and they're like, oh God, I can't believe I did this for my kid. And then some of them are like, but when you take the clothes off, well, they're wearing fishnet stockings that you can see. But they don't know because they didn't take off the doll's clothes. I didn't, when my girls was little, I didn't undress all their dolls and make sure there wasn't nothing nefarious going on. I mean, what is going on? I'm just glad more people are paying attention to, stuff going on with children. But either you're crazy or it's not happening, But I mean, great. We can't all be crazy and it can't all not be happening. So where's the damn solution to help these children issues? Is there a solution instead of calling us all crazy? No. Catch up, guys. This shit's been going on, just because it's not out there because people don't want to talk. But you don't want to believe what's going on. You don't want to believe it. It's unbelievable, a lot of it. Let's see, they being all creative. That's looking over their shoulder for me. Oh, y'all barely see me and his pets alone. Yeah, I don't understand why we haven't heard more about that case. Breasia. Yeah, I know. What the hell? You know, you got more people talking about this case than, you know, whatever, man. Let's see. When I was growing up, we made our own toy. Yeah, yeah. I think those are voodoo dolls, Janie. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I kid. I kid. I don't think the toys in the 80s were, especially in the. I don't either. Seaman says, I don't think the toys in the 80s were especially nefarious. I don't either. Not that I know of. I mean, I'm sure there was something. This isn't a new thing in doctoring our children. You know, it's not new. But yeah, I mean, what is it? What was it? Let me think. I don't know. I can't think of any toys right off top hand that now I'd have been like. But even like G.I. Joes and Barbies, I mean, really with Barbies, it's just self-esteem issues. It's not realistic. Most women don't, you know, look like that. Those kind of things, you know, but I can kind of see that. But, you know, I mean, it ain't a bunch of damaged, you know, I'm not damaged. My girls ain't damaged. I mean, so, yeah, I can't think of any 80s toys that would have been odd. If y'all can think of some, who is Breasia? Breasia Terrell. She's out of Idaho. She has been missing for like a month and some days. She was last seen with a Henry Dinkins, which is her brother's dad. Her mother, I guess, was off and on messing with him, but he is a registered blank offender. So, well, he wasn't, you know, he wasn't keeping up with his registries while he's in jail now. But he was the last person that's seen her. And that's it. There's nothing. The last time she was seen, like 11 o'clock that night. So the Amber Alert went out, and then that's it. The mother's got a few interviews. I have some videos on it. Cement, if you want more context, just Google her name, Breasia Terrell. So, and yeah, you said it correctly, but or typed it correctly. But yeah, so look into it. It's awful. It's freaking awful, man. So, but he's still in jail. Oh, what else? Something happened with that. Oh yeah, they're trying to. He pled not guilty because he failed to report where he was currently. Because you know you got to keep up with that stuff. You got to report where you're at. He failed to report, you know, his current location. So I think they tried to get him with 2 counts of that, which I think they do run felonies, failure to register. So, but yeah, in the original charge, Idaho. No, it wasn't Idaho. It was Iowa. I meant to say Iowa. But yeah, Idaho. It's got a lot of shit going on there too. You're right. But what was I gonna say? But that was the last person I was seeing. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I can't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, he pled not guilty to that. And the mom has still been like beating the pavement, you know, looking for answers. She's interesting. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The original offense happens in the late 90s. But, you know, come on, guys, just because he hasn't been, I don't know if he's done it again. Let me say that. But if you are that type of person, the chances are like, what is it, 80% likely that you will reoffend. So just because he got caught that one time doesn't mean that he stopped doing it forever. So that's open-ended. Y'all can read from it what you will. I have no proof of anything. I just think it's really damn strange. Oh, you just happen to have this in your past. How cute. But he, you know, he definitely knows something. Now, I don't know about the mom, you know, I do not make it a point to, you know, I don't make it a point to talk or bash moms or, you know, your kid's missing. You know, your life is bad enough right now. So I try not to, you know, but, you know, maybe she didn't know to be alarmed. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she trusted this man, you know. I don't know. There's a lot of rumblings online about this mom. So I don't have to say nothing crazy. Y'all do a little research, you will find it. So, but nonetheless, you know, facts and evidence. As of right now, there's nothing that, you know, ties her directly to where her kid is gone. So, you know, there was something else weird. the police are not, what was it? They canceled something, they stopped the search, they stopped the on-ground search or something, but sometimes when they do that, either they know something or they think something. So like either they know there's no reason for a search or, you know, for whatever reason. But yes, so that is Breasia Terrell's case. So what else is in the title? Do y'all have any comments on the, before we move on, about Gannon or Cannon, or I think the chat is whatever, it'll catch up. Do y'all have any thoughts on these cases? Anybody that's aware of Breasia, y'all have any thoughts? You know, try not to talk crap too much about the mom in the comments, because people go back, and I just don't, you know, I want everybody to have a, you know, open discussion, but I don't want people attacking each other. So, because people, you know, I think he has something to do with her missing. I just don't understand why the mom let her be around him. I agree. Well, here's my thing with the mom. You know, from what's out about this guy, he's not a good guy. You know, I can kind of see where you would say that. Now, on the flip side, though, that her brother is his dad. Breasia's brother, you know, his dad is Dinkins. So I can kind of see, you know, that's why we give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But yes, Roberta, 1,000%. Yeah, it has crossed my mind about 5,000 times. So yeah, I mean, people can change, you know, people can change. So, and, you know, maybe the mom is just tapped, you know, maybe that's why she appears kind of, you know, off kilter, but I don't know. So, also today they had the Vanessa Guillen. They have her there. As a matter of fact, right now they're doing her memorial. So y'all say some prayers for her family. I saw they had a horse and carriage with her casket, and it was done very nice. You know, I was watching Gannon's, and you know, I can only take so many funerals in one day. So, I don't know. That's another sad case. But I think like Gannon, there's going to be some laws passed. Same thing with Vanessa. There's going to be more eyes and more attention on, you know, assault cases, things like that. So let's see. If Gannon was my son, I'd be asking him to turn down his decked out platinum video game system volume. So I can hear you in chat would be a different topic. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I think that I just think it's so awful. You know what? Some of the pictures of Gannon, like the later pictures, it's kind of, I don't know. Did some of the pictures, do y'all look sad? Like, did his face look sad? Did he look sad in his eyes? Did y'all notice any of that? This is something. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. Y'all can't see. Why am I apologizing, y'all? I keep doing that. Y'all can't see. I'm used to like when I'm screen recording and something pops up on my laptop, I'm like, crap, I gotta do the whole thing over again. But did y'all notice that in Gannon's eyes when they was running the little film today, like some of the older pictures of him, like when you know the atrocity was in his life, you know, he just kind of looked sad in his eyes. He could have been sick. He could have been tired. You know, I mean, kids sometimes look sad in their pictures. You know, my son, I was in my oldest son, I was in like not a great marriage years back, but can y'all? Oh no! I hope y'all could see me. My whole screen just froze. Heck, hopefully it reboots. Goodness. Can y'all hear me? Maybe want somebody to comment or in the chat. I don't know what my phone's doing. It just completely like froze. Yeah, but if she knew his background, she shouldn't have around. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see. I don't know what's going on, guys. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to fix this without screwing everything up. All right, guys, I'm going to have to end and maybe go live again. Hopefully y'all can hear me. So So let's try this. Oh, well, that's not going to work either. Oh, wait. Here we go. Are y'all there? No. Are y'all there? Okay. I don't know what happened. And I hit in the stream, so it may just stop. Anyways, I don't know what happened. Let's see. Yeah, oh, no. Yeah, that was, no, it was an awful marriage. It was an awful marriage. But no, he didn't make the cut. But what I was saying is in towards the end of that, tenure with him, I would look at my son in a lot of the pictures and he just looked sad. And I always felt bad about that. So I don't know if maybe that's why I thought about that with Gannon in those pictures or whatever. But, yeah, I agree, Cement. It's freaking YouTube trying to jack up my stuff over here. So was my face froze like, because that's all I saw on my end was, I was like, great, that's all I need is my damn plastered stupid face. Oh, guys, we gotta laugh to keep from crying, huh? But yeah, I did think about that and looking at some of those pictures. I wonder, that was pure sarcasm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait till I start getting some more and more subscribers, and then they have to start cutting the check. Oh yeah, I probably won't have a stream. I'm getting copyright strike constantly. I already know it's coming because I see people. They talk about the same things I talk about, and there's this one guy I watch, and all of a sudden, like at the beginning of his video, it'll say YouTube has already demonetized this video. So I already know it's coming out. Another good one I watch, Ike Mel. Same with him, and he doesn't, slightly risque, nothing. These are world events. Why does YouTube act like the rest of the world can't see what's going on? All this censoring and shit. You're just going to either drive people to another platform or you're just going to make them be super creative, So, I don't know, guys, but heck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, sad picture. So, yeah. I didn't know if y'all noticed that, and maybe it was just whatever, but I feel like back to what you said, Cement, like I do feel like, while I was gone, a lot happened with Gannon. Well, obviously, but I think it was way worse than we'll ever know. The daughter will probably talk, Lena will probably talk the older she gets and stuff, but who, what, does your feet fit a limb? I'm joking, Cement. Who, I don't know. I talked about 12 people right there. So when you froze for a moment, it made me laugh. Yeah, it made me laugh too. I was like, great, that's the picture they're left with. Oh, man. So Leila Cavett. I'm sure somebody will correct me. Have y'all been following this case? Like, Ike Mel, another YouTuber, I will link the one he just did with this man that apparently Miss Cavett lived with. What is his name? Shannon Ryan, maybe? Dude, I don't know what is going on with this case, but it's getting weirder and weirder and weirder. Supposedly you get demonetized for Yes, I know. That name, Jalopi's name, there's a lot of little hot little whatever. I can't keep up. There's probably way more words that automatically get you to, demonetized. But I know if you come out and say the beer virus, I know, but you say the actual word, they will relook at your stuff to make sure you're not putting out false information. Because there's not enough of it going on right now. How dare the American people do it? Also, AKA Leatherface, as I call him over the Sandberg. Oh my gosh. You could just call him Egghead. Do y'all know the reference for that? With Mr. Something accidentally jizzbag. Yeah, she's so stupid. Douchey wits. which is, thank you, Jamie Deluxe, but Douchewitz. That's my favorite for Alan. But let's see. Yeah, in the deposition videos with Egghead, it said that his was shaped like an egg. Yeah, some of these deposition things, but they said it to like say, hey, how would I know that if I didn't, blah, blah, blah. So, but yeah, YouTube is going crazy. Mr. and Mrs. Leatherface. Yes. Well, Three's a Crowd. She's married. So we talked about him a little bit. I can't even remember his name now. He's so that unimportant. So what do y'all know about, which we're not going to dive super into, but what do y'all know about, oh yeah, I definitely can't say that name on here, Cement. I can't say that name out in public. They may come to my home. Or I may just have an accident jogging or something, you never know. But it was very much TMI. It was too much TMI, for sure. What was that? What about this Shelley Lewis? What do y'all know? Y'all do a little research into Shelley Lewis. She was another person in the documents. Children's book author. I can't think of a better group of friends being a children's book author than freaking Leatherface, the couple Leatherface, and Egghead and Jizzbag. I can't think of a greater group of people to hang out with for inspiration writing your children's books on the Lolita Express. Whatever. All right, guys, let's get back to Miss Cavett. Oh man, you gotta go back. Have a great day, Janie. Thank you for stopping in. So yeah, have y'all been following this Leila Cavett situation? The missing mom out of Florida. Her baby. This may be more. Her baby came up without her in a parking lot, an apartment complex parking lot. He was in a t-shirt and a diaper without his mom. So have y'all been following this case? Yeah, my girlfriend. Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there. I did. Girlfriend is clever. Your girlfriend is clever. That's funny stuff right there. I knew what you meant. So what do y'all think? Is anybody in the chat following this case? I don't know, man. It's not looking real great for Miss Cavett. Grammar is important. Yeah, it's important to some people. Well, I guess it is a difference in one letter, huh? It does make a big difference, huh? But so I don't know. This Leila Cavett situation is not looking very good. She was involved with some very nefarious people. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. This guy. Okay, listen, guys, y'all check into this freaking. Yes. And Dr. Phil, you're correct, Roberta. Dr. Phil did cover her case yesterday. I believe yesterday, the day before. I think it was yesterday. So, what about this Shannon Ryan guy? He gets on Facebook and he does like I don't know how long, like a 45-minute video. He tells the whole story about how he met Leila. I really wish. I need to listen to how her family pronounces her name. That's how I will know how to correctly pronounce it. So he tells how he met her. She showed up on his doorstep with the baby. Now, I'm assuming this was a couple months before she went missing. He said that she lived there for a while with him, but apparently her and the baby. Now I'm frozen. Oh my goodness. I don't know. She said. Sigma says she yelled at me from saying the joke wrong. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see me? I'm not frozen on my end. And the chat's moving. Well, I hope my face ain't stupid. Whatever, guys. I'm just going to have to push through. So, yeah, he says that her and the baby showed up on his doorstep at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And, long story short, she winds up living with them. Him and his girlfriend. He says it was his girlfriend living there, but he really seems like he had something going on. Go with it. Leila. Oh, Leila. Well, I can say Leila. That's easy. But people are putting the E in there, but we'll say Leila. What a great song. Yep. So, anyways, yeah, this guy, I'm gonna link this in here and in the stream because guys, y'all don't even, well, not right this second, but in the description, this guy is a real character. He is a self-proclaimed witch, and he does Reiki, and he does a bunch of stuff. He does felonies. But what he doesn't do is kidnap people. He has no idea where she's at. So he's very interesting. And he, to me, a little bit, he kind of acts like Letitia Stout in the way that she would just like, she wouldn't shut up. She said a whole bunch about nothing. She's very animated, very much. You don't do this and you don't do this and y'all are being unfair and y'all don't do, like just attacking, that's kind of how this guy is. Now, he's very entertaining. Also, he could maybe do nothing, like maybe he doesn't know anything, but I'm real worried about Leila. If half of what this guy says is true of the things that she's involved in, then oh my God, Brianna's Taylor family. Wait, what's that? OMG. Breonna Taylor's family is on Tamron Hall right now. So sad. Oh God, yeah. I think they're gonna yeah, the freaking whatchamado, the DA is just now talking to her family. God, awful. But yeah, so this Ryan, his name is Shannon. I want to say Shannon Ryan, but I may be wrong about that last name, but his name is Shannon. And man, he is something. And he was like, y'all are so worried about where she's at right now. Where was you at when she was homeless on the street with her kid? Y'all trying to get your little 15 minutes of fame? No, I knew what you meant. I knew you meant Brianna. Or I said it wrong then. Anyways, yeah, he was just talking mad cash shit about the whole situation, about her, about Leila missing. Talking about how the little baby's condition to him was when they got there. Says she stole. I mean, just this. You know how you have one person come along and take a already psychotic story. It's back. Maybe the Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't know. It may be my Wi-Fi. I don't know. Who knows? It's always something going on. But yeah, y'all gotta check this guy out. What do y'all think? Do y'all? Let's see. Brianna Taylor and Atiana Jefferson are the same year apart. Really? Same person a year apart. I don't even know if I know that name. See, man, I had to check into that. Jefferson. That last name doesn't sound familiar. I had to check into that. Every time I say that, I dread it, though. I'm joking. So, what do y'all think? Is anybody in the chat following this Cavett case, the Leila Cavett? It's awful. I don't know what's going on. I'm not super hopeful, I gotta say. She was in where she went missing at, where she was last seen, is an awful place, apparently. It's like the worst Walmart in the history of Walmarts. So, I don't know. I hope half of what this guy said was crap. I mean, if she was carrying on with those behaviors, you don't want it very good. There's a lot of people out here waiting to do bad shit to you, but more than anything, it doesn't matter. Like, she's still missing. She needs to be found. Her baby needs his mother. And as of right this second, my memory serves, I believe the family said that the baby's not even with the family or the biological father. He's in some kind of foster care right now until they figure everything out. But God, what has this baby been through? What is he thinking? Walking around a parking lot, looking around, like, how sad. Jefferson murder spot. Really? No, I haven't heard of that one. I don't even want to say it out loud. I know I'm going to butcher this name. I'll take it to pronunciation after the stream. Jefferson murdered by Texas police, summer, fall 2019. I will look into that. I haven't heard of that one. During a wellness check. Oh, no. Guys, did y'all see too? And I try not, I don't understand why the child is not with the family. They said foster care. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. So, did y'all see this Ryan Whitaker case? When did it happen? Last week? They get a noise complaint. They go, they knock. Now they do announce that they're there. But the guy, I don't guess he realized who it was. He opens the door, with the gun. It's not drawn. It's nothing. The minute he notices it's police, he tries to set the gun back in the house. That's it. They bam, bam, bam. They lit his ass up. The girlfriend's screaming, "What are you doing?" They got a call on a domestic disturbance. What the hell? Like, I don't understand. And I watched, what was it? Officer Tatum. He kind of did a breakdown of Jacob Cryer. That name sounds familiar, Chrissy. I have to check it out. Atiana. Oh, okay. That seems easy enough. I'm like, big task. Ah! I'm like, oh, well, that's not so bad. But yeah, Ryan Whitaker. Did y'all see this case? Heck, where the hell did it even happen at? Yeah, it's awful. The girlfriend's screaming, "What are you doing, babe, babe, babe?" Like they like, what the hell? I was watching this Officer Tatum, and sometimes he's okay. I just like different. I like to hear different people's points of view. And he used to be an officer, so I was like, well, maybe he'll, No, I'm sorry. It's not justified. It's not justified. Okay, listen, people yelling, even if they're playing video games. Even if they were yelling at each other, people yell at each other. Okay? It's not against the law to yell at somebody. It's not against the law to be loud playing video games. I'm not, I support any YouTuber creating content and everything else, but the nerve, it's like he says, oh, well, you should have been, that was disrespectful, yelling in the middle of the night anyways, when you got neighbors. What are you talking about? This man lost his life. He lost his life because of yelling or video games. Either one. Either one. There's no signs of abuse. There's nothing. I don't know, man. People got to get a damn grip. All these government agencies, every government agency needs help. I'm sorry, they do. They do. And I'm telling you right now, they're not going to get it from our financial standpoint, because that's going fast also, guys. Yeah, Brianna was the EMT. I am familiar with Brianna's case very much. It's awful. That was awful too. They didn't no knock warrant. What the hell does that even mean? No knock warrant. I mean, I know what it means. I don't need you to tell me, but I mean, like, come on. What do you think is going to happen? I think that was awful. I mean, I don't know. It's some shit going on. They even said Leila was still. What? Really? How old is that baby? 3, 2? Yeah, he's like 2 years old, ain't he? Still breastfeeding, huh? That is weird. I mean, it's oh crap, he was taking food from her. That sense, and also, I mean. But to me, that seems old. But I know a lot of parents that do. So in a lot of mothers, they feel like it's it brings them closer to the child. So I don't know, not for me. I don't know. You got teeth, you got all kind of. No, it's not happening. I didn't with none of mine, but I'd have surgeries with all mine. So it was a very crazy at court. TV was like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go back and check that out. I have to go check it out. All right. Well, good, faithful one. Let's see. I had a run-in with cops who weren't even looking for me. And I remember thinking, if I was black, they would have shot me. Good thing I wasn't playing rap. Man, that's awful. You just don't ever know. I've been myself hemmed up by police officers. So for me, my race did not save me. I think in general, it is a gross abuse of power. I think if you are not training these guys to the highest degree, why the f are you trusting them with the American people? Why are you putting them out there every single day and I mean, they have the training that, like shit. It's just shit. It's crap, 2 years old, I think. Oh my God. It's just awful. I mean, you got to look at all these stuff. You got to do something. You got to make sure that you put these people where they need to be. I also feel like, police officers, they should live in the same community. What I mean by that is like, or they should commute, the same, like, so they know the people in the community. So they used to be like that years back. And there are some places that still are. Everybody knows your name. It's a friendly, it's a service. I mean, I can't remember a time where I wasn't driving and a police officer pulled behind me where I wasn't, the sight of an officer makes everybody in the world do this. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. I'm not bad. I'm not hauling kilos of it. I'm not doing any of that shit. I'm just driving. Probably 5 or 10 over. No problem though. I mean, it's just a little speeding. I just straighten up. The kids straighten up. Everybody looks straight. What? No, it is a huge problem across the whole board. Granted, I'm not worried about him coming up and doing something crazy to me. I don't have, I'm not saying that I'm not retarded. I'm not flippant in my thinking. I understand it's a lot worse for most people, but what I'm saying, if you have to, everybody does this. My kids, mom, there's a cop. Slow down. There's a cop. Come on. Everybody knows it's a huge problem, And both Atiana's parents died within months of her. Oh my gosh. Man, when it rains, it pours. That's awful. I'm going to look into that case, Cement. I don't think I've heard of it. I'm going to look into it. You need to be less afraid of the cops than the Manson. Cement says, you need to be less afraid of the cops than the Manson family. So true. Like, what the crap? Man, I mean, like, just be driving. Well, shit, we don't even need to go this way. We don't even need to go this way. We just turn right up here. We don't even have to pass them. We didn't even need to let them see us. I mean, it's crazy, guys. I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem across the board. It's a class issue. It's a class issue. It's a power issue. It's a power struggle. A lot of the huge problems, it's a class issue. It's a money issue. It's a power issue. I mean, a lot of it really is, guys. Need to say, Tatiana was 26 years old. Oh my God, 26 years old. I'm gonna look that up when we get off of here. I have not heard of it. It doesn't ring a bell at all. But it happens so much, it's not standing out, which is awful. Guys, I can't believe it's been an hour. I'm gonna have to hop off of here. So what do y'all think? Does this time work out okay for y'all? We started school here, so my son was on my laptop. Does this time work for y'all? The 30 minutes later? I'll just make sure you get bigger guns off. That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, we're good. If they showed up at the house, and no, I'm just joking. There would be nothing going on here. No, we don't involve them. We handle our own things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, unless it's really bad, they're there. And then you got to teach your kids. I don't teach my kid, I don't teach my kids that, because guess what? He may need them. Somebody may be trying to snatch him. He may need them. That's what they're for. But you shouldn't, there's got to be common ground. You know what I mean? Like, good grief. It's so sick as shit. I think next week, we can maybe even do it Monday. We're going to talk about nothing but good stuff. I'll probably have like 3 people in here. But I really think we need to reset, guys. It's so much of this stuff going on. Do y'all not feel bogged down sometimes? I know maybe because I'm looking at this stuff constantly, and I will continue because I'm passionate. But, maybe we should just like do something fun on one of the streams next week. Anyways, please, y'all, let me know in the comments what y'all want to do. If y'all have ideas for the streams, let me know. If y'all have anything, Fort Worth, Texas, Aaron D. Murder, Formers. You're on it. I'm going to look all this up when we get off of here. Cement. Thank you. I'm going to look it up. You seem extremely passionate about this. Yeah. Justice for Tatiana, for sure. It's awful. So let me know in the comments what y'all want to do for next week on some of the streams. Let me know about y'all's comments about today's stream. Anything y'all want to talk about. New member or not members. We don't have like memberships or nothing, but we have community members. Thank you, everybody that is new. And please, if y'all have anything y'all want to share with me, leave it to beaver@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. I have Facebook, all this other stuff. So I hope y'all have a great weekend. Thank y'all for the good news. Faithful One's daughter is coming through recovery with her back surgery. Jeff and Roberta, no cancer for their son. Great news. This is all good stuff. Love your babies, guys. I will see y'all.